Hello and welcome to the show. This is Lock.2 and welcome back to another Minecraft video on the internet. Today I'm doing a little bit of a Minecraft challenge. You might be wondering, Lock, what is that Minecraft challenge? Well, that's a very good question. That Minecraft challenge that I'm doing today is beating Minecraft on a Superflat world. Sorta. Now you might be wondering, what do you mean by sort of? Well, that is a good question. And what I mean by sort of is, we are going to be in a somewhat of an overworld preset of a Superflat world. The reason why is because those abandoned nether portals can spawn in these presets. And you might be wondering, why are you doing that, Lock, instead of getting the lava from the villages? And that's also a good question. The reason why I'm not getting lava from the villages is because there is no lava in the villages. That's right, there is no lava in villages. The reason why is because Minecraft goes over and spawns plains biome villages in the Superflat worlds, and the plains biome villages do not spawn with lava, as far as I can tell. Alright, it turns out that I'm wrong. You can actually get plains biome villages to spawn with lava in them with the blacksmiths, but the thing is, blacksmiths in plains biome villages are very incredibly rare, and I had to travel 12,000 blocks to find one entire village with 2 blocks of lava. 2 of them, not any more or any less. So in theory, I'd have to travel over 100,000 blocks to get enough lava if I went with the village route to make another portal. And there is still a few little things about the Superflat world that make it unbeatable. Like, for example, there is no stronghold in this world. So what my plans are to do is go over and create myself a stronghold in creative mode. But the thing is, I'm gonna put the stronghold 10,000 by 10,000 blocks away from spawn, which is a total of 20,000 blocks, to make it at least a big walk to get to the stronghold. And of course, I'm not gonna have any of the eyes of Ender lit up or anything. I have to get all of that stuff in survival mode. I have to make the portal myself. Hopefully that sounds correct. And also, while you're here, you might as well do a strong slap of that like button, and also a strong slap of the subscribe button if you are new, because why not? Only around 21% of you guys actually are subscribed. And in the meantime, dodge all of these big slimes chasing me. That's a slight concern, isn't it? Also, there is no stone under the world. So, as you may or may not know, in the normal Superflat world with the overworld preset, there is normally some stone under the world for about 59 blocks. Though I've gotten rid of the stone, and now there's only dirt 5 blocks down to bedrock. So that's a little different. Either way though, without further ado, let's try to beat this challenge. So the first thing we need to do is, of course, find villages. You might be wondering, Lock, why do you want to find villages? Well, the simplest reason I can tell you on why I want to find villages is because we need the villages for the loot, alright? We need loot to get to the end. So that's basically the use of the villages. Now we can come into here, plop our crafting bench down, get ourselves a little pickaxe, and start mining. Now I'm wondering, Lock, how are you going to get this cobblestone? Well, the way I'm going to get myself some cobblestone is simply from the houses. The reason why is that's the only spot in the world where cobblestone spawns. So I guess the next thing we need to do is find another village. Well, you know, that was a lot easier than I was expecting. There was not even a fight. Alrighty, so we've came across ourselves a blacksmith and we've gotten some leather pants. Either way, day 1 is coming to an end, which is definitely sad, but you know, we had a good time in day 1, so let's sleep in this bed and try to find another village. I gotta say though, these slimes are very harmless. You can easily avoid their hits and all of that, so you know, I guess this might be an easier challenge than expected. 1 village later. And what does the blacksmith have to hold for us? Let's find out. It's gotten whopping, it's gotten obsidian, it's gotten some horse armor, it's gotten more obsidian, and some boots and stuff as well. Alrighty, we've got ourselves another Minecraft village. Though it doesn't seem to be that we have a blacksmith. Alrighty, so we've got ourselves another little village. Hashtag village is empty. Oh, we've got ourselves not 1, but 2 blacksmiths in 1 village. That is actually pretty amazing. Let's check them both out. Alright, okay, that's a pretty good one. We've got ourselves some boots. Let's see, we've gotten the rest of our armor set, and there we go. We are now armored up indeed, so that's glorious. Alright, so we've gotten ourselves some slumber, and we've gotten ourselves another village, and we've gotten ourselves some more leather bands. Either way, we've also gotten 1 more villager thing over here. What is inside of it? We've gotten more obsidian. 7 villages later. Oh dear, that's a 18 obsidian. That's amazing. That's amazing indeed. I cannot complain about it. Do I even want to ask what this is? I don't think I want to ask what this is. I don't think I want to ask at all what this is. What is this, everybody? Please let me know what this is. It doesn't make any sense. Alrighty, we've gotten ourselves another little bit of loot. What is this loot gonna be? Well, a bunch of things chasing me. I'm just kidding, that's not the loot. It's gotten ourselves an efficiency 5 shovel in here, which is nice. And some nice looking other things as well. I am outrunning the world. I outrun the world. Okay. Oh, well, I am currently stuck in here, okay? You know, everybody, I'm invisible as well, okay? Alright, we've loaded up a brand new version of 1.16.2. Let's see what we have to deal with now. Hopefully something better. Oh yeah, there we go. We're good, okay. Do I want to question what this is? I literally just logged out and back in and this is here. You know, I'll take it all.
41 minutes and 26 seconds later.
That is a double specialty. Alright. Hopefully it's gotten something in it good. It's gotten nothing I want in it. Okay, well I'll take the chest anyway. What about this chest? Okay, it's gotten more iron in it. By the way, little fun fact, mobs can actually spawn up inside of the roofs of these houses. So if you ever are planning to live in one of these, it's a good idea to check the roof out, because right there we've gotten a skeleton and I think I heard a creeper hiss inside of there. We are so close to being 10,000 blocks away from spawn. Actually, no, we are 10,000 blocks away from spawn. To be exact, negative 10,000 blocks away from spawn. Even though we walked 10,000 blocks, that's not enough. So we're gonna continue going until we find another village, because we always need more villages. Either way, we've gotten a few diamonds, which is definitely glorious. To be exact, 3 diamonds. Alright, we've got one more blacksmith I want to check out, though it's technically a leather working smith, but close enough to a blacksmith. And it's gotten some leather tunics and emeralds that I'm not going to take, because I've gotten plenty of leather tunics, and I do not need emeralds to trade, because I'm not much of a trader in Minecraft. Alrighty, everybody, I think we see our house right now. Well, okay, we don't see the house, but I think I see my own little nether portal, so we must be getting super close back to the house. As you probably don't know, I actually went over and set up a small little house / hut inside of one of the villages that I was at, around the -7,000 block area. I am getting myself ready to go over and start fighting a bunch of blazes, and I couldn't help to notice how much this efficiency 5 gold shovel gets damaged. Yeah, that was half health, and now it's gone completely. We have a wandering trader, everybody. That is a pretty nice sight, though I'm being chased by every single mob in existence. There is another portal right by our house, and I am going to be going over and using it to go to the nether. Though there is one problem. There is slimes all over this world that want to smash me. So I have to go over and build a 2 tall barrier all around this portal, so I don't end up getting smashed by a bunch of slimes. And the reason why I would be smashed by slimes is because I have to break a crying obsidian with a stone pickaxe, which will take quite a while. Yeah, that took long enough. Alrighty, so we've gotten ourselves a little platform here. Now we can just do that, and there we go. We've got ourselves a 3x3 nether portal. Also, the nether spawn is not the worst I've ever seen either, so that's good. Alright, so right off the bat, I do not see a fortress. I think the fortress is probably in there. No, there's a bastion in there. Okay. Either way, is there a fortress over here that I can see? Off the top of my head, I don't see one. And sadly, it doesn't look like there's a fortress in here, so we shall keep on battling Minecraft's nether until we find one, and hopefully not catch ourselves on fire and die. I found another piglin bastion, but I do not see anything better than that. Oh dear. Go away, little enderman of doom. I said go away. Ah. Alright, so the next thing I think we need to do, since we can't find the nether fortress, is try to find the nether fortress, just in a different spot, because, you know, why not? This time we're gonna go around this entire bay of lava, and maybe, just maybe, we might find what we want. I'm not quite sure where this whole thing of lava came from, but you know, this is a bunch of lava. Oh, there we go, everybody. We've found a fortress. This is the most intense travel I've ever traveled in Minecraft, or the most intense distance I've ever traveled. You know, I cannot resist it. What is in this chest? I don't know. Let's find out. Alright, a little bit of iron. Oh, there we go. Either way, alright, we got a little area here to hold them, which is a good sign. I'm not going to tell you exactly how to make that farm right now, but all you need to know is it takes less than 2 minutes to make, and that farm is going to be on the channel in a tutorial in a few days. So just beware and stay tuned for that. Alrighty, we only have one more blaze rod I want to get. The reason for that is because I want to have 20 blaze rods in total, or 20 blaze powder, or blaze dust. You know, I want to have 20 of it, because we have 18 already. There's no reason why I can't have 20. Me versus Piglin, who will win? Probably me, though I'm gonna give him one of these golden ingots, and maybe he will take the golden ingot, and I should be a little, you know, cautious around him, but maybe I'll get my 5 golden apples or things. Alright, well, you're done with me then, but that's fine. We've got ourselves some obsidian, okay. Come on down and get your free obsidian at the Lock Saloon, the one and only imaginary saloon in town. I am tired of being sabotaged by slimes constantly, so I have killed all of the slimes and made them super small so they cannot hurt me. And in theory, if I stay in the general area so they don't despawn, maybe the tiny slimes will take up spawn chunks so the big ones don't spawn. Except if I walk away, I'm gonna have to redo all this spawn proofing again, but you know, it might work. I need a lot of dirt, so let's go dirt mining. I think we should go into a field, doesn't matter where. I just want to get kind of away from all that monsters. Maybe right over here, right? Yeah, right over here works perfectly. And we're going to go over and try our absolute best to build ourselves a little fortress of some sort. If you're wondering what this is, it is basically a safe-ish way of killing Endermen. That's basically the gist of it. So it basically is a bunch of walls with some holes in it every once in a while, and a little outpost up here so we can look around, get Enderman angry, and downstairs over here we can kill the Enderman. So, well, we'll find out on the next night how it works. And also, yes, I'm aware Enderman can pick up dirt blocks in Minecraft, but I figure, you know, I don't have much more besides dirt, so I'm not too worried about it. So before the sun sets, that looks quite weird. Before the sun sets, I'm going to go over and show you a little tour of the house. So over here, we've got ourselves a little thing where we can jump up if we need to jump up. Alright, we have this on all 4 sides of the house, except only, you know, one side's actually usable and whatnot, but that's fine. And then we have the little holes through the bottom, and I'm going to show you how that works on the inside of the house before I end up getting killed by one of these little monsters. Alright, so, basically, if you want to go over and anger some Endermen, you stand up here and you look around, alright? You can look at them even easier if you use Optifine and you use the zoom option. You come around here, look at all the Endermen, and then you come downstairs when you have one mad at you, alright? Then you have yourself a little way down, of course, on all these sides to go over and fight the Enderman. Alright, so we've gotten the Enderman mad at us, as you see. So it's trying to find its way in, and it cannot find its way in, which is what we want. So now we can kind of come down to here. And there we go, it died. Alright, we've gotten another Enderman, and here's a little fun fact about Endermans that you might not know that I did not know of until recently. If you look at an Enderman eyeball, they will stop running. So yeah, if you are scared of a Enderman, just stare at your eyeballs and you will be safe. Alrighty, I've gotten all the ender pearls I need, but now I've run into one small problem, and that one small problem is I do not have any iron left for my glorious iron armor. So what I'm trying to do here is make a whole bunch of little villager houses made of dirt with a single bed inside, and a little composter is a little workstation to hopefully get a bunch of baby villagers so they get scared and spawn in some iron golems. That's at least in theory what I'm trying to do. Will it work is beyond me, but you know, I guess only time will tell. Also, let's go over and combine our ender pearls here with our blaze powder here to get ourselves some eyes of ender so we can build the end portal. Alrighty, I have got myself some iron armor here. As you see, it's pretty good, and I've also got myself a little extra iron armor as well, including some extra iron as well, and 3 diamonds, and I've also got myself a little bit of a farm here for the villagers, because, you know, I'd like to at least give the villagers something. So I gave them a spawn-proofable, somewhat interesting looking farm that sort of works. There is no slimes that can get in, they can't jump over the sides, and they can't spawn on the ridges or on the sides and somehow come in, so I'd say it is pretty safe for the crops. Either way though, I am now ready to start heading to the glorious ender portal, which is 10,000 by 10,000 blocks away from spawn, aka 27-ish thousand blocks away from where I am at this current moment. Or in other words, a rather long walk. I found a saddle in a village that I was exploring, so I took the saddle, and there seems to be a little horse in my village, so I'm gonna take the horse all the way to spawn and to the stronghold. Hopefully it makes it at least a little bit faster. And it seems the local slime community doesn't like me taking their horse. Alrighty everybody, I haven't made it to 0 quite yet. I haven't even made it down to 5,000 yet, but can you explain to me what in the world is happening here? I've seen this before, I've never understood what the point of this is. Alright, we've made it to 10,000 blocks away from 0. Alright, and as you may already know, you cannot actually go to the end in a Superflat world because there is no end portal, except I can make one in creative mode. So I'm gonna make one in creative mode and leave all the eyes of ender out, and hopefully it will work perfectly. Alright, I think I'm ready for the big fight. I've got myself a couple stacks of dirt, I've got myself 17 arrows, a couple pickaxes, a couple shovels, a couple swords, to be exact iron swords, a shield, a batch of iron armor, and 10 gapples to go with it, as well as a glorious bucket of water, and also an entire stack of bread. And with this gear, I should be able to take the dragon on with no problem. And right as I wanted to get into the portal, a family of slimes decided to chase me around the entire world, but eventually I finally made my way into the portal. Time to go into the end and finish this game. So the first thing we need to do is get out of this hole that looks like cheese. And then go on top of these glorious towers and shoot them with our bow like a third-person FPS game, and hope not to die from bridging across them as well in the process. And after that, we need to go over and break the ones inside the crystal, and finish off by killing the ender dragon with our glorious iron sword, just to have an extra little cherry on top as we get flung through the air a few times. But you know, that's all part of beating the ender dragon in Minecraft. Either way, come on Ender Dragon, you've gotten this. Also, let me know in the comments below, have you ever beat the Ender Dragon? Because the reason why is because only 1 out of 6 people in Minecraft actually beat the Ender Dragon. So if you do beat it, that is actually pretty amazing. Either way though, we've now beat the Ender Dragon, now we have to collect the egg and go back to the overworld so we don't end up dying in the end. Alright, so I think this will be the perfect spot to keep the Ender Dragon egg for now. Alright, so let's do a quick little tour of what we have done. Alright, so we went over and walked around 7,000 blocks to this local village, which is not quite that local if you walked 7,000 blocks to get to it, but close enough to local to me. And we've built ourselves a whole bunch of little dirt huts here. Alright, the reason why is because I wanted a bunch of baby villagers, so they get scared and spawn iron golems in. I built myself a nice big old farm here for the villagers, and I've also went over and put a bunch of beds and workstations in all of these little dirt huts. Also, I've built myself a little fortress safe house thing over here so I can go over and safely kill the endermen without them getting to me, though I have came into a small conclusion that it's not a good idea of making a fortress out of dirt. The reason why is because endermen can actually go over and break the dirt. I also built myself a little home inside one of the village houses by putting a few chests in here and a little bed in here, as you see here. It's not very very impressive, but it's something. I also went over and built a downstairs to this area. Nothing's down here, but you know, it's an excuse to mine out the whole underside of the world, as you see. There is more than one area in the world where I dug out holes. There's a hole there, and also there's a crafting table down there. That's a waste of a crafting table, and also there's a, you know, the big old main hole right there as well. So, I was pretty much a gopher today. So that's pretty fun indeed. Either way though, I have run out of time for this video by over a week so far, so I think it's time to end this video off. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to slap that like button, and if you are new to the channel and want to see more videos like this, I do recommend subscribing as well. It is free, and only around 30% of you guys actually are subscribed. And also, if you want to be notified when the next videos come out, I do recommend tapping the bell button indeed, because it does tell you when I make a new video, as well as sharing the video with your friends. If your friend could find this video interesting, make sure to share it to them. Either way though, thank you very, very much for watching. Take it easy. You're a legend for making it this far in the video, and I am out of here. Goodbye everybody. See you next time. Video on the internet today. I'm gonna go. Though there's one thing in the 1.16. Well, the reason and how it managed to make it impossible to beat a Superflat world is lava does not spawn in the Village and Pillage update in 1.14, not 1.16. Lands, villages. It does not make the lava spawn, and my brain hurts. In these Superflat worlds, there is no Ender Dragon. So, and also another weird thing that I've found out about this is, as far as I'm aware of, okay, what else made the game harder to, what am I saying? Hello and welcome. My microphone on? Yes, it is. Either way, the end of day 1 is coming to an end. So I think the next thing we should try to do, since we can't find a stronghold, is... Alright, so this... Alrighty, we've got another Enderman, and a little thing I never knew about Enderman, actually. So yeah, if you are scared of an either way though, everybody, we've gotten the end portal here, so let's jump into it. Bloom, alrighty. Special thanks to our channel members: Story Malting, Aston Rosie Gamer, Tattletia 2, Master Comrade, Deadpool Gaming, Kit Kat Meme, Godboy, and Ren Schultz. Thank you for being a channel member and supporting what I do. Also, here are some of my videos YouTube picked to show you.